It's Friday the 26th of April. Welcome to this week's edition of Wycombe High TV News from the UK's only student-led school TV channel. I'm Amani.
And I'm Janvi, and here are this week's Wycombe High headlines.
As a leading head teacher calls for a 12-hour school day from 7 AM to 7 PM, we asked Wycombe High students what they think of the idea.
What do you think about a 12-hour school day?
I think it's not really a good idea because it will just harm the students' mental wellness, and also it's good to give the students enough time to be themselves and chill out from school and relax.
We give a warm Wycombe High welcome to our new assistant head teacher, Miss Evans.
Plus, we've a sneak peek behind the scenes at rehearsals for the upcoming lower school concert. Tickets are still available, but first, a leading head teacher has called for the introduction of a 12-hour, 7 AM to 7 PM school day in a bid to reverse phone addiction amongst students. Andrew O'Neill, a head teacher of the Year Award winner, says he wants pupils to take part in extracurricular activities such as dodgeball, art, drama and cookery classes to fill the extra time in a healthier manner. And he's already introducing the idea at his own school in Notting Hill. How would such an idea go down here at Wycombe High? We've been canvassing student opinion.
Hi, I'm Alice and I'm a student in Year 7.
Hi, I'm Sahar and I'm also a student in Year 7, and today we're going to be asking students what they think about a 12-hour school day.
And if they think students spend too long on their phones. What do you think of the idea of a 12-hour school day?
I think it's bad because it will put children off of school and it will limit family time after school as well.
And what do you think? And do you think that children spend too long on their phones?
Yeah, I do. Both my brothers had to get glasses because of spending too long on their phones, and I think it's just a problem.
What do you think about the 12-hour school day?
I don't think it's a good idea because students will still go on their phone afterwards.
What do you think about limiting phone time?
I think phone time should be limited because a lot of phone time can damage your eyes.
What do you think about the 12-hour school day?
I think that it's not really a good idea as people are just going to be tired throughout the whole day, and I don't think it will reduce people's screen time as they'll just stay up later.
And do you think students spend too long on their phones?
I think some students definitely do probably spend too much time on their phones, but extending the school day will not help.
What do you think about the 12-hour school day?
I think it's just an impractical idea considering how long we already spend at school, and it will just restrict time for ourselves at home.
What do you think about restricting phone time?
I think you should restrict it to a healthy limit where you can still use it for your own enjoyment.
What do you think about a 12-hour school day?
I think it's not really a good idea because it will just harm the students' mental wellness, and also it's good to give the students enough time to be themselves and chill out from school and relax.
And do you think students spend too much time on their phones?
I think often a lot of them do, but I see the 12 hours probably won't help that.
What do you think about a 12-hour school day?
I think that we should maybe add on an hour or an hour and a half to give us more time for extracurricular clubs, but definitely not 12 hours.
Do you think students spend too much time on their phone?
Some students definitely do, but others don't, so parents can restrict phone time, not teachers.
What do you think about a 12-hour school day?
I really don't think it's practical because most people just end up hating school even more, maybe ending up skipping it, which defeats the whole purpose. And most students are going to find a way to get on their phones anyways.
Do you think we spend too much time on our phones?
It really depends on the use and the person, but it's up to the parents.
So that's what students thought of a 12-hour school day.
And if they thought that we spent too much time on phones?
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Well, we asked Mrs. Renyard for her thoughts, and she told us that there are no plans to introduce a 12-hour school day here at Wycombe High.
Phew! Student awards now. And our Year 12 UK Space Design National finalists received their official certificates and badges from our head teacher, Mrs. Renyard. One of them, Emily, was also awarded a special honours certificate for her public speaking skills, while Anya has been selected as first reserve for the internationals team, which, if called upon, means she'll get to compete at the Kennedy Space Center in Florida, USA in July this year. Good luck, Anya.
Definitely. What a trip that would be. Now last week we welcomed our new English teacher, Mrs Smith, and this week we've caught up with another new teacher here at Wycombe High, our new assistant head, Miss Evans. She's been talking to our reporter, Anna.
Hello, I'm joined here with Mrs Evans, our new assistant head teacher. So tell us a little bit about yourself.
So I'm Mrs Evans. I'm new here at Wycombe High School. I've just joined Miss Renyard and the rest of the leadership group as one of the members of staff who'll be helping lead the school, and I'm very excited to be here.
Brilliant. So you are a teacher here at Wycombe High, but tell us a little bit more about your role as an assistant head.
So I'm really excited to be an assistant head teacher. I'm excited to be here with Miss Renyard and working. One of the things that I'm going to be looking out for is sort of learning and teaching, which you think is probably a lot of what the school does. So I think that I've got a really exciting job ahead of me. It's a huge opportunity and I can't wait to work with all the staff and all the students in equal measure.
That's brilliant. So you're also an English teacher.
Yes.
Why did you choose English?
So I've always loved reading. Some of my earliest memories are reading books and just loving being absorbed into those different worlds that you get sucked into, and I think that love of reading really motivated me. So I studied English at A-level, but I actually did both English and philosophy at university because I also really enjoy that sort of deep thinking that comes with philosophy. So not just English, but philosophy too. But I chose to teach English because I felt that because everyone has to do it, up until GCSE, I would get to meet more people and help more people, which is what I wanted to do.
That's lovely. So do you have any reading recommendations?
I would say that I recommend reading lots, and I would recommend reading books that you enjoy. I personally really love a series, so I think that getting stuck into a big series of books, I think I have previously recommended a book called Numbers, which has a whole series, which is really great if you're sort of year 7, year 8, maybe year 9, looking for something which is maybe a little bit dystopian, a little bit sci-fi. I think that's a fun one. I also really like the Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy books if you're sort of maybe year 9, year 10, or even above, because I read them when I was really, really old. So, you know, I think there's so many books out there, and I would recommend reading books that you love.
That's brilliant. Thank you for joining us today.
No worries. Thank you for having me.
Welcome, Miss Evans. Sport now, and a big Wycombe High well done to our Year 10 sports leaders for their efforts volunteering at local primary school games events.
This is part of the Level 2 Sports Leadership qualification that we offer pupils in Year 10 at Wycombe High. This is a really unique opportunity to gain a qualification and a great experience engaging with primary school children in the local area.
Meanwhile, in other sports news, make sure you check out PE's new extracurricular timetable. Come along and try out some of the sports on offer this term, such as athletics, rounders, cricket and ultimate frisbee.
And that's just about it from this edition of the news from Wycombe High TV, the UK's only student-led school TV channel. Don't forget, you can catch up with all things Wycombe High via our socials and our website. And we'll leave you this week with a sneak peek behind the scenes of rehearsals for the upcoming Lower School Concert, an event not to be missed. Goodbye for now.
Have a great weekend. Goodbye.
Please join us on the 8th of May for our final event of the year, the Lower School Concert. You will see our Lower School Choir, a wind band, we will have our string group and some Year 7 curriculum, as well as highlights from Bailey Murphy this year. All tickets are available at Little Box Office and the link is available on your screen now.